maths lesson. We're going to start, as we always do, with some sticky knowledge, and you're going to be looking at some click sticky knowledge. This is something that we looked at last week. So we've got our 3.23 multiplied by 24. We've set it out with short multiplication in the correct columns. We start by multiplying our top number by 4, then our top number by 20, and then we add both those numbers together. So can you just have a practice with these two examples on your whiteboards and pause the video? Okay, welcome back. We're now going to have a go at our save sticky knowledge. So this is where we're finding what the original number was. So we know a quarter is 6. So a quarter of a number equals 6. So if I know 1 quarter is 6 and 4 quarters make a whole, I need to do 4 lots of 6. So 6, 12, 18, 24. So 1 quarter of 24 is 6, and we can check that. 24 divided by 4 equals 6. For this one, it says 2/3 are 18. So 2 parts of 3. So I'll show you with the bar model. So we've got our bar model. Our bar model is split into thirds. And then this part equals 18. So 2 equal parts of this. So if 2 equal parts are 18, we can half that. So 1 equal part is 9. So 3 times 9 is 27. I'd like you to have a go at those now on your whiteboard using those examples. Pause the video now. Okay, so today we are moving on to ratio. So what it's got here is a group of boys and girls. It says compare the number of boys and the number of girls in different ways. So I would like to pause the video and just spend a few minutes looking at the picture and thinking about how you could compare the girls and the boys. Pause the video now. Okay, welcome back. So one way we could do it is we could say the number of girls is 3 times the number of boys, because there are 4 boys and 12 girls, so 3 lots of 4 are 12. You could say the number of boys is 1/3 the number of girls. You could also say the number of boys is 25% of the children, because there are 16 children in total, and 4 is 25%. And you can also say the number of boys is 1/4 the number of children. So for each boy, there are 3 girls. So there's 4 boys across the top, and then we've got our 12 girls in 3 rows. So 1 boy, 3 girls, 1 boy, 3 girls, 1 boy, 3 girls, 1 boy, 3 girls. So for the guided practice, you're going to be doing something very similar. So if we look at this first question, it says the number of red apples is something times the amount of green apples, yellowy green apples. So you need to decide how many more times red apples there are for every yellow apple. And then it says for every yellow apple there are blank red apples. So for every yellow apple we've got here, how many red apples do we have? So if you look here, you've got your number of green buttons here and a number of pink buttons here. So you need to look at how many 3s are in this line of green buttons, and that will tell you how many times more green there are than red. And then you need to work out for every red button there are how many green buttons. So to do that, you would on your whiteboard have a red, a red, a red, and then split the green buttons equally underneath each red to see how many green buttons you have for every red. You then repeat the same steps for question 3. If you have any problems, just log back into Teams and I will be happy to help.